Okay, we're going to crack open our first box of pennies. If you look in here, we do see that we do have one Canadian Ender, 1976. That's pretty cool. We could have some potential Wheaties. I can't exactly tell that this one to the right could be a Wheatie. And then this one here could be a Wheatie as well. But I don't see any reverse Enders showing us that there are Wheaties in here. So if I get anything, I'll bring it back and show you. All right, roll number 3 has given us our first Wheatie. We're gonna do the reveal. It's a 1946 Philadelphia. All right, I get anything back, I will bring you back and show you. All right, next roll. We got our second Wheatie of the box. Very excited about this. Let's see what it is. It's a 1956D. All right. The hits keep on coming because in roll number 5, so that's hits in rolls 3, 4, and 5, we have our first Canadian Younghead. It's a 1957. Now I've only pulled about 10 of these in 11 boxes, so they average out to about 1 a box. So this is our first one of this box. Keep you posted if I pull anything more. All right, so we have finished 10 rolls, which is 1/5 of our first box. Just want to show you some of the things I have put aside. This is kind of hectic right now. I'm about to organize it. So let's see what we got. So these are all our 1983s. Now I check those for copper plating. Those are worth a nice pretty penny, pun intended, if you can find a copper 1983. I also check the 83s for double dyes. Now we have the 82s, which can be separated into copper and zinc. I roll the zinc, I keep the copper out of it. This is a pile of what I consider to be close to mint state or almost uncirculated coins. So I put those aside, I do collect those. Those are our 2 Wheaties so far. Now, here is something that's very interesting. I pulled 11 Canadians, counting the Younghead. I pulled 11 Canadians out of 10 rolls. That's over 1 Canadian per roll. That is crazy. Now coming down here, I set aside my 1960 Ds and S's, if I had any. I set aside all my regular Philadelphias. This is my 1970 Philadelphias. My Ds and S's 70s, if there were any. My 1980 Denver. My pile of 1980s Philadelphia here. Sorry, shaky camera. And that is our junk pile, which is going to be cashed in at the bank at the conclusion of this video. Sometimes I do roll it, depends what bank I'm going to. Other banks just, want it loose, so depends what bank I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep this stuff loose. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you is I do keep a track of each box I open. I'm going to show you the stats right now. So I got this bank from my bank, Navy Fed. I've opened 10 rolls, which is this right here. We do have 40 remaining. I've pulled 2 Wheaties, which means out of 10 rolls, it's 20%. I've pulled 11 Canadians, which out of 10 rolls means I'm over 1 per roll. I've pulled 33 1960 coins, 61 1970 coins, and so far 19 1980 coins. Now I say so far because I have not weighed the 1982 or the 1983s yet, giving us a total of 113 coppers in 10 rolls, which breaks down to 11.3 coppers per roll. Out of 10 rolls, I pulled almost an entire pound of copper if you assume that each one is 3.11 grams, giving us a total of $2.29 in copper out of only $1.13 at face value. So I just wanted to show you all this as I break down this box and organize this stuff. All right, you guys have a great day. Roll number 11 gives us our third Wheatie of the box. Let's see what we have. Ooh, that's a rough one. What am I seeing here? I think it's a 1953S. Let's zoom in. I don't know if it'll work on the camera. No. All right, so I'm going to try to see what this is looking closer. Yeah, it is a 1953S. That is actually my first San Francisco minted wheat penny that I've pulled out of a box. I do own some, but it's the first one I've ever pulled out of circulation, so that's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm on roll about halfway through the box. I'm on roll 22. I have pulled my second Canadian Younghead. Dang. Always flip them around wrong. It's a 1957. Now, what's cool about that is I said a few minutes ago that I average less than one a box, and here I am halfway through this box, and I've already pulled two. Roll number 23 has given us our fourth wheat penny of the box. It's a 1950 S, I believe. I think I see the S there, which is also really cool because, as I said a few minutes before this, I had never pulled a weedy San Francisco mint, and here I am with 2.5 of this box. This box has yielded some pretty cool finds that I've never been able to find anywhere else. All right, wheat penny number 6 of the box. Let's see what we get here. All right, let's turn it around. It's 1957 Denver. Roll 29 has given us wheat cent number 7. Let's see what it is. Ready? $19.34 Philadelphia. So that is a 1927 and a 1934 halfway through this box. Wheat penny of the box in roll 41 is a 1958 Philadelphia in pretty decent shape. It's a little worn, but I mean, I've seen worse. You can see Liberty completely. 1948, the date is really good. Figured I'd show you. I found it face up, so I couldn't really do a reveal. Yeah, it's a pretty good coin. And then I looked down and I saw this. So we are going to do a reveal with this. Same roll. Roll number 41's given us 2 wheats right away. And we have a 1952. I think that's a D. Pretty cool. 2 in 1 roll. Okay, this is getting really cool. Roll 41, same roll. Digging through the pile, I thought it was just a 1960s or 70s copper. It's actually a 1951 D wheat penny. So we have 3 wheats in 1 roll after getting 7 wheats total. Come on, turn over. After getting 7 wheats total in the first 40 rolls. Or sorry, first 30 rolls. Okay, this box is starting to heat up. You can see the wheat penny right there, untouched. I haven't moved it. Saw it when I opened the roll. This is roll number 35. Apologies, earlier I said I was in the 40s, but no, I was in the 30s. So, let's see what we got here. The 1953 Denver. That is wheat penny number 11 in the roll and only 35, or number 11 in the box in only 35 rolls. So my average is 12 a box, so I think we're going to break that that mark here. We had a really good string of rolls here, so coming right back in the same roll number 35, we have wheat cent number 12. So it looks like we could have a 20 wheat cent roll. I'm not trying to jinx it, but we're on a really good pace here. I've never seen a 20 wheat cent box, so let's hope. 1942 Philadelphia. All right, just cracked open roll number 38. Yes, sorry about that, had to count. Roll number 38. We have our 13th wheat penny here. $1941 Philadelphia. All right, this is roll number 43. I showed this in the beginning of the video. It is a 1976 Canadian Ender. The other side is not much of the roll. So let's see what else this roll has to offer. That's the end of the box. We got 50 rolls. Unfortunately, I jinxed myself. I said I think it could have been a 20 wheat roll box based on the pace we were on, but unfortunately we only finished at around 13, which is still above my average, which is good. We did get 3 young head pennies, including that one right there. I put the other 2 away already. Finished about 25 Canadians in this box, which is really, really high. You can see I scored a 2009 out of this last row here. This is all the copper we got. And that's all the junk. So we're going to wrap this video up. I'm going to put it all together. And we will see you in the next box. All right, this is the final update on that box that I opened. So we searched all 50 rolls. We did pull 13 Wheaties out of the first 40 rolls, so that was really cool. We were about 1 in 3 rolls, but we finished the box just over 1 in 4, which is actually my average. So it was 1 Wheatie above my average. We did pull 25 Canadians, which is quite a lot. It's double my average per box. My average per box is 20%. It's actually almost triple. So we hit 50% in this box. 50% of the rolls on average had a Canadian in it. We had 120 1960s copper coins. We had 298 1970s copper coins. And we had 111 1980s. Now don't forget that 1980, 1981, and only half of 1982 were copper. So seeing 1980 match almost equally with 1960 is pretty impressive. So we had 529 copper coins, which comes out to about 3.5 pounds of copper for a value of $10.70, and it only cost us $5.30. So that's the box. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.